Hello, we're here with Kevin Giblin, Chief Procurement Officer of Dun & Bradstreet here at SlatorCon New York. Kevin, you're working here in the commercial capital of the world. You're managing a team with a spend of over $1 billion. How do you see the procurement landscape changing?
It's a great question. I think the procurement landscape, the best way I could answer this, it's a microcosm of the business world in general. What do I mean by that? So if you think about procurement even as a function, the name has changed over the years from purchasing to procurement, supply chain, sourcing. The word sourcing didn't exist in the dictionary until the 90s. So procurement's a microcosm of how business is changing, and so that's why I'm excited to be in the profession. And I think the challenge is continuing to stay not just on pace, but ahead of those trends to help our supply partners.
Okay, so as these changes occur, how is it impacting your role, and what strategies do you see working most effectively for you?
Sure, I think transformation is the big thing. Transformation, most companies are becoming more digitized, and procurement has to be at the forefront of that to help our infrastructure, to help our business partners understand that as well. So staying ahead of the trends, making sure that we're on the pulse of the market, and that's where our supply partners come into play.
Excellent. So as you work with these partners, how do you ensure that this continues to add value for the organization beyond just cost reduction?
Sure. I think really the most important way I can answer that is, instead of the term CPO, Chief Procurement Officer, CVO, Chief Value Officer. So it's making sure that we get value out of our partnerships. Cost savings is great, and it's always going to be an emphasis, but if you don't get the value beyond cost reductions, you really don't, you diminish that value, basically, is what happens. So you have to continue to get collaborative spirit from your partners, your internal customers, as well as external. And that's the key.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Kevin.
You're welcome.